This is a relaxing, brief explanation of the core concepts of Buddhism for resting or to falling asleep to. You don't need to remember anything from this talk, and there is nothing you need to understand perfectly. Simply something to listen to, something to rest with. You can either lie down or sit comfortably and just allow the words to pass through you. If your mind wanders, it's completely okay. And if you fall asleep, that's okay too. Nothing is required of you right now. Buddhism is often spoken of as a religion, but at its heart, it's more of a gentle exploration of human experience. It begins with a very simple observation. As humans, we experience discomfort, stress, dissatisfaction, and suffering. And that's not because something is wrong with us, but it's just part of being alive. The Buddha did not offer beliefs to cling to. He offered understanding. And with understanding, there can be relief. First, let's talk about the Buddha himself. He was not a god. He was a normal human being. And if you ask yourself what the name Buddha means, it just stands for the awakened one. Someone who saw life clearly and he noticed that much of our suffering does not come from life itself, but from how the mind relates to life. For example, from resistance or clinging, from wishing things were different than they are right now. And Buddhism starts off as very honestly. Life includes suffering. That sounds negative, but it doesn't mean that life is bad. It rather means life is sensitive. We age, we get sick, We lose people and situations we love. We face uncertainty. Even pleasant moments do not last forever. Basically, the simple truth is impermanence. It's not meant to depress us. It's meant to relax us. Because we can stop demanding that life stays the same. The Buddha noticed something very subtle. Pain is natural, but suffering is often optional. You see, suffering arises when the mind says, "This should not be happening. I need this to stay like it is," or "I cannot accept this moment." This grasping and resisting creates tension, a little bit like holding your breath against life. But fortunately, the Buddha then made a gentle discovery. When this clinging of the mind relaxes, peace appears. And not as an achievement or something to chase, but as something that was already here. The interesting thing is that peace is not created in any form. It is revealed when resistance softens. And the Buddha always called it a path. It's not a strict rule book. It's more of a way of living that supports ease and clarity. And some core principle of that path include kindness, awareness, ethical living, and understanding the mind. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about suffering less. One of the most well-known aspects of Buddhism is mindfulness. That simply means being aware of what is happening without trying to change it. You can try it right now. When you become aware, you realize that breathing is already happening. Maybe some thoughts of your mind are happening, or some different sensations in your body are happening. It's all noticed by you as the awareness, the space around all experience. One of the Buddha's most calming insights is impermanence. Everything always changes, be it thoughts, emotions, or situations. Even this very moment is gently dissolving into the next. And when we truly see that, we stop gripping life so tightly, and the body begins to relax. Buddhism also points to something very gentle. There is no fixed, solid self that must be defended at all costs. What we call me or I is a flowing process, flowing sensations and thoughts, memories, feelings, just arising and passing. It's a relief that we are aware of these flowing processes. From this whole understanding, compassion naturally grows. When we see that everyone struggles, that everybody wants peace, we start to feel compassion towards all beings. This is not forced kindness. This comes from deep, deep inside. Another beautiful aspect of Buddhism is letting go. It's not about adding something to your life. It's about letting go of what creates unnecessary tension. It doesn't mean pushing things away. It means allowing things to be as they are. Like unclenching a fist, for example. And maybe by now you notice your own body. Can you feel the weight of your own body? The surface beneath you, supporting you. the breath moving on its own without effort. At its deepest level, Buddhism points to something very simple. Awareness before effort, before thought, before any sort of identity. You don't need to do anything with this. Just notice that you are. Notice that you are aware. And this awareness, by its nature, is already calm and peaceful. If you are listening to this to rest or fall asleep, there is nothing more to understand. Just let the words fade. Let the body sink. Life does not need to be solved right now. Breathing is happening. Awareness is present. You are present. And that is enough.